All right, this tornado warning supercell coming into Oklahoma City here. Tornado warning currently coming into Oklahoma City. Big HP tornado warning supercell here. Hold on. Funnel cloud in there. Funnel cloud on tornado warning supercell coming into Oklahoma City. Oh, tornado in there. It's down, tornado. I think that's a tornado in there. Gotta move up. Be able to see the tornado. It looked like it was down in there. It may have been rain curtains, but it looked like it was rain curtains were wrapped up and down in there. Tornado on the ground. I don't know now. Hold on. It might just be rain, but it looked awfully laminar in there. should have went north there. I don't know. I need to go right here. Near this gas station here. I'm gonna go across the other side of the road. Tornado will be right in here. Supercell. Dude, that creepy saw tornado touched down a little bit ago, right in here. Tornado sirens going here in Oklahoma City. Tornado sirens going here in Oklahoma City. Don't see any rotation at the moment. Rising inflow here. No tornado signature on radar at the moment. Our escape route is due east right here, back on Interstate 240, which is right here. That's got to take two rights real quick, right and then a right, and blast east. There's a guy on his bike, riding by on his bike with tornado warning coming by. Time to get in shelter, not ride your bike. He's riding right into the core. Getting outflow here. Doesn't appear to be tornadic at the moment. It should still be tornado warned. Dangerous supercell coming into Oklahoma City, tornado warned right now. All right, we're about to get overtaken, so we're gonna blast east. That guy on the bike is just getting hammered right now. Blasting east on 240 in Oklahoma City. Tornado warned supercell on my heels. Blasting out ahead of it. I saw something go flying across the road, left to right. So it looks like we got inflow into the storm again. Maybe cycling, starting to wrap up. Might try to produce a tornado again here. I believe I documented one tornado earlier as it approached Oklahoma City, still west of the metro. Right through downtown Oklahoma City. Blast out ahead of it and get it on the other side of the town. Got some time here though. It's the I-35 cross coming up here. I want to stop up here for a second, get a view at it. Got some Fuji shots of it. Storm chaser Aaron Jayjack, and I am currently in Oklahoma City with a big tornado warning supercell approaching me from the west here on the interstate. Tornado sirens going here in Oklahoma City. Big HP supercell coming in. Starting to overtake the highway here. I'm starting to see the rain come across the highway here. For MyRadar, this is Storm Chaser Aaron Jayjack in Oklahoma City. Big tornado here. I think I was in slow-mo, maybe. Here it comes. Looks like rotation to the north. I see rain curtains rotating to the north. Blast out east out ahead of it and then north and get it on the northeast side of Oklahoma City. Yeah, it looks like that radar rotation is to my north. Getting out ahead of it, I can get it. I see a view into the notch again. Rain curtains wrapping around it. Looks like it's hamming up again. Might try to produce a tornado as it's coming through Oklahoma City. It's coming through Oklahoma City here. I'm gonna get a view of it up here. Maybe not. Hold on. Yeah, it's hamming up in there, right over Oklahoma City. Oh, it's a big hill in the way right there, otherwise I'd stop right here. Gonna get up here for a quick view. Big HP supercell. In 11 miles. Big beaver tail forming again. considering dropping south to the next cell, coming up through Norman. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drop south back down towards Norman.
Hey, y'all, meteorologist Erica Lopez. We're keeping an eye on the storms in Oklahoma this evening. Where our storm chaser Aaron Jayjack, that's the view that you're seeing from this live feed. I just wanted to come on and give you a quick update on what's going on because we still do have a tornado warning in effect right now for the city of Oklahoma City. But this storm is already moving to the east side of the city. So on the backhand, if you were anywhere in Mustang and Tuttle, Oklahoma, that tornado warning has expired, but you're seeing a lot of lightning coming into your area. So let's zoom in on the MyRadar app and show you what we're seeing right now with this particular warning. Now, it's right over the Tinker Air Force Base and coming into Midwest City. Choctaw, Oklahoma, and Spencer as well, you're in on this tornado warning. This goes until at least 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And again, this is for Southeast Oklahoma County. If you're in these areas, you need to be seeking shelter right now. Right now, I'm not seeing any indication or any reports that there's a tornado on the ground, but this is still a pretty dangerous storm with a lot of lightning coming into this area. So let's take a look at what velocity is looking like this evening. And you're still seeing a lot of rotation, some tight rotation within this storm just to the south of Oklahoma City. So between Valley Brook and Oklahoma City, that's where I'm seeing that indication at the current moment. So that means that at any moment this could become a tornado. That's why they warn these. Del City, you're right in the path of this, in Midwest City as well. And of course, like I said, later on, as this tornado progresses, or this tornado warning and storm progresses into areas of eastern Oklahoma City, Choctaw, Oklahoma, and Harrah, Oklahoma, you're in the path of this storm. Again, this is a tornado warning that does include the city of Oklahoma City at least until 8:15 p.m. this evening. And we are also watching other storms where we're also seeing another tornado warning. So maybe you're not in Oklahoma City, but you're under this particular tornado warning. So we're going to switch these radars here and show you near the Tulsa area. There's actually another tornado warning. This is just to the east of Stillwater, Oklahoma. You're not under this tornado warning. And this goes until 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. This is for eastern Payne and central Oklahoma County there. Again, this does have the capability of producing a tornado. I'm not seeing any reports of a confirmed tornado on the ground, but if you live anywhere in Ripley, Oklahoma, you need to be seeking shelter immediately right now. This is a tornado warned storm, and they have actually expanded this particular warning to a severe thunderstorm warning. So even though you're still under this tornado warning, if you live anywhere of Yale, Oklahoma, so Jennings, Cleveland, Osage, all those areas are under a severe thunderstorm warning, but be vigilant. There could possibly be a little bit of embedded rotation within the storm. And this is just right outside or to the west of the Tulsa metro area. So an active evening across Oklahoma where we are seeing several severe thunderstorm warnings. All of these have the capability of producing large hail and even gusty winds. So that is what we're seeing right now on the MyRadar app. Of course, our storm chaser Aaron Jayjack, he's been on this tornado warned storm for the past hour or so here in Oklahoma City, now getting in on the east side of the city. So I'm reading all of your comments here, and I see a lot of concern for areas in Oklahoma City. Right now, I'm not seeing any confirmed reports of a tornado on the ground, but that does not mean that you should not be seeking shelter. This is important because, again, I am still seeing that tight velocity couplet within this storm, and so that means you need to be in your tornado shelter because at any moment this could produce a tornado. And of course, we have our visuals. There's our storm chaser Aaron Jayjack, who's in the field and on the ground right now, and we'll get back to him in just a couple of moments. But I just wanted to give you a quick update and zoom out because a lot of Oklahoma, you're seeing a lot of storm activity this evening. This particular area, you're also under a tornado watch, and let's show you where those tornado watches are because that's mostly for central Oklahoma and parts of eastern Oklahoma, at least until midnight tonight. So let's show you the watch, and there it is. It's that yellow that you're seeing on your screen. Let me try to put that higher for you guys to see. But that yellow box that you're seeing that just popped up here, all of this area, so that does include Oklahoma City all the way down to Lawton, Oklahoma, which Lawton, Oklahoma, you're under that severe thunderstorm warning, Bartlesville, Ponca City, Stillwater, and just outside of the Tulsa metro area is under this tornado watch. Now, the tornado watch means that you need to be vigilant and on alert because these storms could produce tornadoes like we're already seeing earlier this evening, these tornadic storms that are moving into large populated areas of Oklahoma City. And then eventually this line of storms will get into areas of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and even to eastern Oklahoma, McAllister, Oklahoma, Ardmore, Fort Smith, Arkansas. And this area actually, so one of the other concerns that we have with these storms, not only could we possibly see tornadoes, but heading into tomorrow, we're going to see a huge flood risk with this area. And this is why there's actually a flood watch in effect for areas of eastern Oklahoma, and also including areas of Springfield, Ardmore, Oklahoma, because a lot of rainfall, as these storms push to the east, they will actually linger in that area and stall, and that means a lot of rainfall is going to come for you guys across portions of eastern Oklahoma, Arkansas, and even southern Missouri there. So that's another risk factor that we're going to be watching into this overnight hours and into tomorrow. So that's something else I wanted to point out because not only do we have this risk of tornadoes, but that flooding risk is also going to be pretty dangerous. So remember, turn around, don't drown, and don't drive in those flooded roadways, especially with all this rain that's already coming into areas of central Oklahoma City, Norman, Oklahoma. You're under the severe thunderstorm watch until later on this evening, and this is being warned for. So let's get a look at that latest tornado, I should say severe thunderstorm watch. So this does include Grady, Cleveland, and McClain counties until 8:45 p.m. this evening. And this is being warned for ping pong sized hail and wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour. So be careful in this area. Oklahoma, you are prone to this large hail in this region, and this is just another one of those examples. So a severe thunderstorm warning could pose a danger as well, because we are seeing the National Weather Service warning the storm in Norman, Oklahoma. That does include Newcastle, Blanchard, Bridge Creek, Goldsby, Oklahoma, Noble until 8 p.m. later on this evening, 8:45. And again, ping pong sized hail is possible with this storm heading into areas of Norman, Oklahoma. We're still watching this tornado warning in the Oklahoma City metro. Looks like it's now moving to the east of the Oklahoma City metro area and coming into areas of Midwest cities. So Damien, let's show WSI so I can put a tracker on this storm for anybody who's concerned about where we're going to see these storms heading into the next coming hours. So let's put on that velocity and show you where it is right now. And you can see a little bit of velocity just to the east side of Oklahoma City, right here in this zone, just to the east of Choctaw, Oklahoma. Let's put a tracker on this and time it out for anybody who's concerned when the storm will arrive for this area. And this storm is moving at 30 miles per hour, so not too fast, but it's still going to come into these areas along Interstate 40 there, and then even Highway 177. So Midwest City at about 8:04 p.m. So you are right in the storm. Nakoma Park at 8:12, Choctaw, Oklahoma at 8:18 p.m., and Harrow, Oklahoma at 8:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time. These storms are headed your way if you're in the path of this particular storm system. Make sure that you're seeking shelter because we're still seeing indications of velocity within this storm. And again, this is a tornado warning just now to the east side of Oklahoma City. Looks like Oklahoma City, you're going to be out of this tornado warning here pretty soon. And this is the area that's being warned again, not only for tornadoes, but the possibility of seeing hail with this storm and even gusty, damaging wind gusts with this particular system. So let's go back and put on reflectivity here and track the storm out. So there you have it. There's where the storm is right now. I didn't mean to do that, but there it is, just to the east of Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City, you're not under this tornado warning. Anywhere along I-40 there, just to the east of Oklahoma City along Highway 177, coming into those areas. Those are the areas that are possibly going to see this tornadic rotation. Now just moving off to the east of Midwest City, but coming into areas of Spencer, Choctaw, Hara, Woods, Oklahoma, along Interstate I-40 there. And that's where our storm chaser Aaron Jayjack is this evening. He is chasing these storms. But I haven't seen any confirmation with this storm, because this has been warned for at least an hour now. Oklahoma City and areas to the west of it were under this tornado warning. Now it's to the east of Oklahoma City. And this has been a solid hour, but I haven't seen any official reports that there was a tornado on the ground. Looks like it might have spun up just a little bit and then went back up. But we're still going to be watching this storm. It's still pretty strong. But let's see what Aaron Jayjack is up to right now. I want to get his visuals on the ground to make sure that we're giving you the correct and timely information. But let's take it to his stream now, and then we'll come back and give you more of an update if this storm starts to intensify or if we see any reports of a confirmed tornado on the ground. But I want to see what Aaron's doing now, and let's get his stream back up, Damien.
It's a highway I can use that runs parallel to I-35. That's east of I-35. That's what we're going to be using. That's what we're going to drop south on here in 3 miles. It's our intercept road. It's our intercept road. Dropping south in 1 mile. And we'll pop out of the rain and have a view of the base of the storm. Dropping south now, out of the rain. Try and get into Norman. Thank you for that support. I can see your name right now as I'm driving. Punching out of the rain here soon. We'll get a look at the space. Almost out of the rain, I can see it clearing up ahead. There's the base right over here somewhere. Look right into the inflow notch here. almost out of the rain. One more mile and we'll be clear, I think. Oh yeah. Big orange nasty base coming. I'm gonna stop right around here. Wherever I can stop and get a view now. Big wide open field right here. Coming into Norman. Big supercell. Oh yeah, it's nasty looking. There's the nasty. We're gonna stop right here in this lot. Oh, it's blocked off. There's a fence in the way right here. Let's come right here, right to us, right to the spot. Oh yeah, look at it, it's nasty. We're gonna pull over. Dang it. It's all blocked off. Oh, wait a minute. Good parking lot over here. Yes. Great view here. I'll stop here and watch it for a minute. this highway back here just behind me. Take us to the south if needed. Oh, power flashes. Wow. You guys see that? Back in the core of the storm. Updraft's got to pass to my south, so let's go turn around and get it to it. Cody Christopherson, thank you, sir, for the support. Here's the base right here. City lights lighting up the updraft. The H-triple-R model had some storms still going at midnight. back to the west. I think I'm the culprit. So I'm kind of targeting those at midnight for the Sprite shoot. So I'll have to drop back to the west towards Altus. Let's turn that on. Norman storm's falling apart. So I'm gonna make my way west. Behind all these storms to the west. Might find some food here real quick too. Oh, there's the updrive. Look at it, crossing the road. Wow. Awesome. Well, it's good to see Oklahoma getting all this rain. They needed it. Time to get some dinner. Storm down in Lawton's tornado warned now. Maybe I'll just drop south. Get some fast food up here, drop south. Then west. Go right through Lawton. Right where I got lunch today. then drop south towards that Lawton storm. Find some fast food down here. Up the interstate. Storm is tornado warning down there, coming into Lawton. That was my initial, that's where I started the day at, down in Lawton. Targeted there. Got lunch there, and then I went into the Wichita Mountains. Hung out for a little bit. No cell service. Popped out of the mountains and storms were already firing. So.
Hey y'all, meteorologist Erica Lopez. Just wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on. We still have an ongoing tornado warning. That's where our storm chaser Aaron Jayjack is right now. And if you were looking at his visuals, it looked pretty strong. You were seeing a shelf cloud with this storm and a lot of rainfall behind this system. But let's talk about where this tornado warning is right now. And this is for counties in Oklahoma: Lincoln, southeastern Oklahoma, and Pottawatomie counties, at least until 9 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time. So you still have at least another 20 minutes on this tornado warning. Ping pong sized hail is another primary risk in this tornado warning. Now to the east of Hara, Oklahoma, along Highway 177 there. And this also is going to move into areas of McLeod, Oklahoma, and eventually Meeker. You're not in this tornado warning, but this storm is headed towards your direction. I also want to talk about another tornado warning because another populated city in Oklahoma, Lawton, Oklahoma, is under a tornado warning at the current moment. Right now, the storm is just to the west of Lawton, right about to come into the city. And Henry Post Army Base or Airfield is also under this tornado warning in Lawton Fort Steele Regional Airport. So let's turn on that velocity tracker there and see where we're seeing that indication of tight rotation. So it looks like we're just seeing it to the west of Lawton, Oklahoma. And this tornado warning goes until, let's see, 9 o'clock p.m. for eastern Comanche, Stephens County, in Oklahoma, again, until 9 o'clock p.m. This is also being warned for the possibility of golf ball sized hail. And that's definitely a major risk factor with this particular storm. And looks like this is our vertically integrated liquid. This tells us where the hail core possibly is. And you're definitely seeing that on this radar right now, on this radar scan, just to, again, the west of Lawton. Lawton, you're about to be in the bullseye of the storm. Seek shelter immediately if you're in this area. Again, this is Lawton, Oklahoma, that's under a tornado warning. And Lawton is just to the south in Oklahoma there. So for perspective, there's Oklahoma City to the north, and all the way down into southwestern Oklahoma is where Lawton is. Again, these areas are under a tornado warning, not only just for the possibility of tornadoes, but we're also seeing incredibly large hail within this storm system. So you need to be seeking shelter if you're in this region. Again, this is a tornado warning, does include Lawton, Oklahoma there. And so it looks like we are seeing a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings lining up this pretty much intense line of storms that's coming into areas of Oklahoma. Chickasha, Oklahoma, or I should say Chickasha, Oklahoma, is just to the north of these severe thunderstorm warnings. And this is moving to the east. Once again, Norman, you're still under a severe thunderstorm warning. I was seeing reports of extremely gusty winds, 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts coming into this area. So you guys already out of this, but you're going into the east of Norman. So east of Norman, Lake Thunderbird, you're under this severe thunderstorm warning, and this is coming into those areas just to the east of Lake Thunderbird. So be vigilant. These storms are creating extremely gusty winds And just to the south of that, like I said, in Chickasha, Oklahoma, that's where we're seeing this storm system moving in through those areas. So Alex, Bradley, Washington, Purcell, Oklahoma, along interstate, or I should say Highway 35. That's a very populated highway. This is under a severe thunderstorm warning, and it's also being warned for gusty winds and even possibility of quarter-sized hail. But again, we're still seeing the severe, or I should say this tornado warning in areas of Lawton, Oklahoma this evening. So I know a lot of you guys are tuning in and are from Oklahoma or tuning in from Oklahoma. So make sure to leave your questions on the chat. I am watching it here. But yes, we are seeing a lot of hail within this particular storm system, and that is pretty concerning, especially there in Lawton. So Lawton looks like you're about to be in possibly on this hail core, and then this velocity scan. Let's take a look at the latest there. It looks like we are seeing still a little bit of indication of velocity within the storm. Again, just to the west of Lawton, you're about to get in on this storm. So let's time it out and put a tracker on it. Damien, let's go to WSI and show where we're seeing this rotation within this storm. So turning on the velocity layer here. Again, this is Lawton, Oklahoma, just to the south of Oklahoma City. You're seeing that rotation within this storm. If we zoom in there, again, this is along Lawton. You're just right off Interstate 44 there. And let's put a tracker on it for anybody who's in this storm. So this storm is moving at, let's see, 35 miles per hour. So let's put a huge track on it anywhere within this warning box zone and track it out through the rest of the evening. So Lawton, Ridley at around 9:01 p.m., Sterling, Oklahoma at 9:23 p.m. later on this evening. This is going to move right over Interstate 44. So be on the lookout there. If you know anybody who lives in this area, make sure they're seeking shelter. That's the best bet for this region, especially when we are seeing a little bit of indication of rotation within this storm system. Again, this is a tornado warning in Lawton, Oklahoma right now. And this is really one of the two tornadoes warnings we're tracking this evening. They are shrinking this tornado warning just to the east of McLeod, Oklahoma, right over Fowler on Highway 177, moving into areas of Meeker there. And Jacktown, you're right in the bullseye of this storm system. And that's where that tornado warning is at the current moment. And it's supposed to expire, let's see, in the next few minutes as they're shrinking this box. But at 9 o'clock, so in about 13 minutes, is when this tornado warning is to expire. I'm not seeing any reports of anything confirmed on the ground. But a lot of wind is coming with these storms. They're really packing a punch as they come into areas of Oklahoma City. I was seeing reports of strong wind gusts across Norman, Oklahoma. I wouldn't be surprised if anywhere to the west, or I should say the east of Oklahoma or Norman, Oklahoma, is seeing these gusty winds. And on top of the gusty winds, we're also seeing indications of pretty large hail with this storm system. So quarter-sized hail is still possible with this storm that's still being warned here, just right over Jacktown, Oklahoma. And then I'm trying to get the latest stats on this storm right over Lawton. So golf ball sized hail possible with this storm in Lawton. And I am reading your questions as I am trying to get the latest information there. And somebody's asking about Midwest City, Oklahoma. You guys were under that tornado warning. Looks like it's just a lot of rain now. And these storms are really just moving to the east of you. So you're out of the threat, at least, of these storms coming over your area. But let's take it back to Aaron's stream now. I want to get his latest updates there. Looks like he is there, but I think he's heading south from what we was discussing in the live feed there. He's going to try to get these storms just to the south of Oklahoma City. So along Interstate 35, looks like these could be packing a punch. This one's already producing a tornado warning there in Lawton, Oklahoma. So that's one of concern there. And looks like the storm is just right over the city, and it's moving pretty quickly over that area. But we're going to keep tracking these, and let's get a look at what Aaron's up to, and we'll come back here on the stream. But again, if you're anywhere in these cities, there's a tornado watch in effect at least until midnight for these areas. So something to be aware of. Be vigilant. If you live maybe in the Tulsa metro area, you're also seeing some strong storms coming into your region within the next coming minutes. So be on alert anywhere in Oklahoma. You guys are still under this tornado watch. So that means the ingredients are there for the possibility of seeing a tornadic storm with these systems at least through midnight. So stay vigilant. We'll go back to Aaron's stream and then we'll come back and give you more updates later on in the evening.
I get some food here at this exit. Starving. Yeah, I need some Coca-Cola. Yeah, we got supercell coming right to us here in person. But the tornado warned one is further to the south or west. It's also coming this direction, but quite a ways out still. Let's see. Wendy's, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Breyer's Ice Cream, Wendy's or Taco Bell? Wendy's or Taco Bell? Up this over there. I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. Long John Silver, see, with their clothes already.
Hi, thank you for choosing Taco Bell. Take your time and order whenever you're ready.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Could I get 2 hard shell tacos
Okay.
and 1 bean burrito?
One what?
Bean burrito.
All right. What else can I get for you?
A large. Do you have Coke?
We have Pepsi.
Dr. Pepper?
Yep.
I'll take that.
All right. Will that be all?
Yeah.
Would you want fire Diablo sauce?
Fire sauce, please.
All right. 854.
New tornado warning box dropped.
854.
Okay. They extended the warning on the Lawton cell. Sorry, I'm talking to the live stream.
What?
Oh, I was talking to my live stream.
Oh.
Thanks. She thought I was talking to myself. Like I'm weird. Oh, this thing's producing, I bet. Coming right through Lawton. Southeast of Lawton. We'll get this storm. I'm in Purcell. We'll go over to like Rush Springs. Rush. I'm gonna put that in the GPS. Springs.
Have a great night.
Okay, thank you. You too. So I gotta go east to get to Rush Springs. That Dr. Pepper is sweet and syrupy, I tell you what. Maybe right here? Come on, GPS. No, I need to backtrack a little bit back to the north. And there's a different exit. Oh God. Yeah, this isn't my. It doesn't need to go back on the interstate. I dropped shredded cheese. So this apparently wraps around to my east option. Okay. Or, sorry, my west option. Very well could be Taco Bell I've never had. The taco meat was actually pretty nice. Can't find my fire sauce though for my bean burrito. Spilling around in this bag. Where is it? I don't think she put any sauce in there. No fire sauce. I got shredded cheese all over me. Rush Springs is no good. We need to go like southwest of Lindsay. South option is 9 miles here. 6.5 miles. Choked on my Dr. Pepper. Turn to the south and 4 miles. 4.8 miles. Just driving through the rain of this supercell. Here, Warren, we're in the forward flank downdrive. Right? Got some rotation on radar. We're going to drop south and we'll be for the tornado warning so up and west. Lindsay, Oklahoma on the GPS. So we're headed towards Lindsay, Oklahoma. We can intercept this supercell we're driving through the rain of right now. Then continue further to the south and west for the tornado warning supercell cloud. See if we can't get, I can't see anything. They're bright. See that one? I get a little bit of hail here. Turning south in 3 miles. The base of this supercell that comes across on this highway that we're going to 59. Oklahoma 59. Miles turning south. A little bit of hail. Turning south. out of the hail. There isn't any. 1.7 miles, turn it south. Turn it south. Miles. Miles right here. 400 feet through the net. You can see it. Dropping south towards Lindsay, Oklahoma. Pop out of this rain here and have a supercell updraft. Mesocell. Just a couple of miles here. Storm trailing this storm to the further to the southwest, still tornado warned. Should pop out of the rain here any moment. Right into the notch. Gonna get some heavy, really heavy rain and then it'll let up. Here we go, starting to let up. We're getting out of it. About to be in the inflow notch. Strong westerlies. coming out of the rain now. I think the base just over the road right now. Hook is coming right over the top of us right now. Right in the inflow notch. Yeah, right in the rotation right now. It's right over the top of us. Don't see a tornado. Which way are those winds blowing? Coming out of the south. See if I can see anything. Tornado warning storm still coming from the southwest. Oh, I see the wall cloud, I think. Where's my phone? It's in my pocket. Just lit up with lightning. Got a funnel. Oh yeah, lightning just lit it up. Nice funnel cloud. Oh. This thing looks better than the Lawton one. Alright, man. Drop south for this next storm. Keep sneezing. Can't stop sneezing. South down towards Purdy. P-U-R-D-Y. Purdy, Oklahoma. Okay, either come right through Lindsay or a little south of Lindsay. I'm gonna get a little south of Lindsay, set up my Fuji for a time lapse. get a little south of Lindsay here, away from the light pollution. Hopefully there's a looking view to the west down here. Hoping to do a long exposure time lapse of the storm as it approaches. I think I get some lightning. Seeing any notable structure on the lightning flashes. Might be shrouded in rain with this little convection. A new mesocyclo forming there over Marlow, coming towards me. I'm going to target that area of the storm, drop a little further south there. It's too much city here anyways, houses and lights everywhere. Hoping I'd pop out into the country down here. Drop a little further south there. It's too much city here anyways, houses, lights everywhere. Hoping I'd pop out into the country down here. Drop a little further south there. It's too much city here anyways, houses, lights everywhere. Hoping I'd pop out into the country down here. too much city here anyways. Houses, lights everywhere. Hoping I pop out into the country down here. Down the storm, drop a little further south there. It's too much city here anyways. Houses, lights everywhere. Hoping I pop.
Hey, y'all, meteorologist Erica Lopez. If you're still with us tonight, thank you for tuning in. It's been a long evening across areas of Oklahoma, and a lot of you are still dealing with storms. The good news is right now we're not tracking any tornado warnings in Oklahoma at the current moment, but we were seeing tornado warnings up in areas of the Midwest, and it doesn't look like we're seeing any of that activity so far this evening. But a lot of the Midwest, you've been dealing with rainfall, severe storms, and on the backside, all of those blizzard conditions that are ongoing. But let's zoom into areas of Oklahoma. And we're going to end the stream here in just a couple of minutes. I just want to give you a quick update on what's going on this evening, because although there are no tornado warnings at the moment, you still need to be on alert because we still have a couple of tornado watches that are up for the evening. So let's take a look at what's going on across the MyRadar app and give you a perspective of what's going on with these storms. So a lot of the storm activity, if you remember earlier in the evening, if you live in Oklahoma City, you were under a tornado warning earlier in the evening. That's really when we started our stream, but most of that activity is already to the south of Oklahoma City or to the east. And this is where we're seeing several severe thunderstorm warnings. Those tornado warnings down by Lawton have expired as well, but they are being warned, these severe thunderstorms, with 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and possible quarter-sized hail. So this could also produce large hail within this storm systems. And these severe thunderstorms go all the way down from southern Oklahoma to even Purcell, Oklahoma, just south of Norman, and in areas of eastern Oklahoma. So just to the east of Stroud, Oklahoma, coming into areas of Tulsa. If you live in the Tulsa metro area, that's where you have the possibility of seeing some severe thunderstorms later on this evening. So we're going to keep tracking this for you guys across our social media platforms, so make sure you're following us on there. We did lose Aaron Stream early in the evening. He is driving. Oklahoma, notorious for not having signal out in those rural areas, but he's actually streaming on his YouTube page. So if you want to go on there and check up what he's up to, he's still streaming on there. But I just want to give you a quick update on what's going on, and let's show you where we're seeing those tornado watches through the rest of the evening for areas of Oklahoma, because that is important to note. A lot of eastern Oklahoma is still under this tornado watch. So tornado watch means all the ingredients are there for the possibility of these severe thunderstorms to have some rotation embedded with them. So that means tornadoes could be produced even as we head into midnight. So you still have at least another hour or so, 2 hours or so on this tornado watch. And these storms are really packing a punch this evening. So make sure you're vigilant, on alert. You're still under those tornado watches at least through midnight, and I'm not seeing any tornado warnings at the current moment, but several of these are severe thunderstorm warned in areas of Oklahoma. And one of the biggest concerns with these storm systems, as well as they start to move very slowly over areas of eastern Oklahoma, is a possibility of that flooding. So make sure you're on alert as well. If you see a flooded roadway, turn around, don't drown. It's not safe to even put yourself and your vehicle at risk of that flooding, because any sort of water on the ground, even if it's up to 2 feet of water or 2 inches of water, could really stall your vehicle there. So very important to note, especially as these storms trail over areas of eastern Oklahoma, and you guys are going to see these storms later on this evening. So we're going to end it on our part, but of course continue to ask your questions. You can find us on our social media platforms. Our storm chaser Aaron Jayjack is still streaming on his YouTube page, so make sure you're giving him a like on there as well. And if you're watching us on YouTube as well, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We come out with daily forecasts each and every day. We'll have one ready for you guys tomorrow morning and then throughout the rest of the week. And I'll see you back here with that fast forecast tomorrow morning.